Happy spring! Y'all, I messed up, okay? I missed the first month update on Primal Queen. So I waited because it was going to line up with the first day of spring and I was so excited anyway. So I waited on purpose to the second month to do a combined first and second month update on my Primal Queen. So if you haven't seen this cute little jar of Primal Queen, which I actually haven't taken mine yet this morning. It just comes in, there's these little silica gel packs, so, you know, that doesn't get all moist in there and gross. And then it comes with these cute little mint scented hearts, so that every time you open up your container, it doesn't smell like beef organs. That's really, who wants to smell beef organs? So I am just gonna pull one out and take it. Down she goes. So anyway, seal this back up so it doesn't get extra moisture in it. So yeah, you can have one of these cute little containers too. You get it free with your order. Well, it comes with your first order. It's one of the free gifts, and yeah, and you just every month you just refill it with the new stock. And in the description, I have a link for 10% off of your Primal Queen order. So yeah, check out my description, and happy Primal Queening. So I did a week 1, so then I need the first month. So remembering back, so it says likely reduction in iron deficiency leading to increased vitality, sex drive, and overall well-being. And I would say absolutely yes. I definitely felt much better after the first month with taking that. And I would say, yeah, that my sex drive has increased a bit. You know, I wouldn't say like drastically, like I wasn't like jumping my husband or anything, but like it was definitely like there's some people out there that say, you know, oh, it's, and maybe for them, I don't know, but I think that might be a bit excessive. But yeah, it definitely increased. And I feel like even probably more so within the second month. So I would say definitely right on track there with that. And for month 2, abundance of B vitamins from beef organs lead to better mood, higher energy, healthier immune system, decreased stress. So better mood, check. Higher energy, check. Healthier immune system. Well, it's hard to know, really. I haven't been sick at all, so I guess. But probably, like, that's one that's kind of an inward thing, so it's kind of hard to know unless you're like prone to getting sick and you just haven't gotten sick. But I haven't been sick at all, so I guess then it's boosting my immune system. Decreased stress. Check, check, check. Listen, y'all. Okay. This girl is always stressed. I bought this here watch, right? To monitor my stress. So my stress level, I don't know, because I'm like just naturally like, you know, a worrier and, you know, anxious sometimes, and as an adult, so much stress, right? I bottle the stress, right? Like until I can't anymore, and it just like, right? I'm a bottler. So anyway, so I noticed that when I bought this watch to monitor, specifically to monitor my stress, I made sure it had that on there, that feature. When I first, like the first week or so that I had it, my stress level was on average in the range of 50 to 70. And that they said that was medium to high. There were several days on there that it was actually closer to the 70 mark. And there was one day that it even hit, I believe it was 74. So yeah, so it was crazy. And then I started, this was about 1 month in, that I noticed that my stress level went from like the 50 to 70 range down to like the 20s and stayed there. And it never climbed out of, believe the highest it got was like 41 or something. And that's been consistent. Like I can check right now and tell you my stress level is right now 34. So that should definitely tell you something. Decrease in stress, mega decrease stress. And aids in red blood cell production. I mean, I guess so. Again, that's one that's like an inward thing, so you can't really see it visibly on the outside, like it doesn't really show up. So yeah, I'm gonna say check on that. I don't know, but listen, y'all, seriously. Oh, and I forgot to say, listen to this. This is cool. Okay, so y'all, you know how a lot of times periods will last like 5 to 7 days on average, right? And usually like the first couple days are like, meh. Okay, listen, all right. Your girl started taking Primal Queen and she had her first period the following week. So it was a little cray. It was, I don't know what was happening. It was not a good one. So I waited because I wanted to talk about it after experiencing another one, to see how, you know, how it kind of measured up, right? And so when my body was a little more used to the Primal Queen. So when my body was ready for the next one, it came, and it was like 3 days. And then after that, it was just, and it was, the first 2 days were like normal. They weren't like super heavy. They were just like a normal flow, like just a medium day. And then the third day was light. And then after that, it was like spotty for like 2 days. Like, seriously, it was hardly anything. And I always, like, I know as far as symptoms go beforehand, like I always get a headache, and it usually lasts like 3 or 4 days. And I just cannot kick this headache no matter what. And it's just, it is rough. And this time I literally had a headache the night before I got my period. And it only lasted like 45 minutes. And then it was gone. And as far as like crazy cravings, I didn't really have any of that. Crazy mood swings, I didn't really have any of that. Cramping, I didn't have any cramping, but there was a slight uncomfortable feeling because, well, your body's like, so, you know. But yeah, like, I was really, really surprised by that. Next one here is gonna be next week. It's coming next week. So, yeah, I am kind of excited to see where that one leads, if it's going to be kind of the same or as the last time, or if it's even just going to be better than that even. But yeah, so like, listen, seriously, if you were on the fence about trying Primal Queen, for real, get off the fence and buy some. Okay, the link is in my description and you can get 10% off. I'm telling you, like, even if it was like nothing else, like, oh, it didn't help your immune system and your red blood cell production and a reduction in iron deficiency and all that, even if it didn't do any of that, like, seriously, what it does for your body when it comes to your period, and how it goes from absolutely wretched and miserable to something that's like, I don't want to say enjoyable, because, well, you know, but tolerable and something that I'm at least okay with. And yeah, so even if it was just the period thing, the bit of increased sex drive, and the decrease in stress, and it did nothing else for you the entire time you ever took it, let me tell you, this stuff is absolute gold. Buy some. What the heck are you waiting for? The link is in my description, and you get 10% off. Join me next time for an update on 3 months.